Hi, it's Chris and Susan, and yet again we are early morning out here on the beach in Costa Rica. Just like yesterday, it's really, really hot while we're shooting this video, but
You've got a lagoon behind us today.
it's just fabulous. I just wish you could actually be here sitting on this log where we're recording this video for you. But yesterday, after a day of training with some 6, 7 and 8 figure earners here in Costa Rica, learning some amazing strategies and tools that we will be able to use in our business, we had the fun part, and that was going out on a sunset cruise on a fabulous catamaran. And actually we even got to be at the helm of that catamaran.
It's like driving an Atari machine, with a little stick.
It's amazing. Incredible. So none of these big wheels like you used to have on yachts, which I've done before, and it's fabulous. But we often tell you about our story, how we fulfilled our dream, how it was our dream to have a ski chalet in the French Alps, and it was the start of our journey to finding a business online. And in fact, I'm going to call it an opportunity, because through looking for internet marketing training for our clients in our management consultancy, we discovered that we could build a business online. Yeah, it was an opportunity, and it allowed us to then go on to fulfill not only our dream of being more in the French Alps in our ski chalet, but to travel all over the world. But today we want to share somebody else's story, who is the captain of the catamaran, the Costa Cat, I think it's called.
Yeah, I think so.
And what he did, and why he came to Costa Rica, and what he's done with his dream.
Yeah, it's quite amazing, because I was just standing on the front of the boat yesterday. People were swimming around, and he was just making sure the boat was still anchored and not floating away, so they didn't have to swim further. But although we did tell them we did move it for them, so as you do. But I was talking to Captain Jim, and I said to him, "Oh, how long have you been doing this, captaining boats and things?" And he said, "Well, in actual fact, I built this boat." And I said, "What do you mean you built this boat?" And I mean, this catamaran is absolutely
beautiful.
Fabulous. And he said, "Yeah, me and my brother built this." And he said, "We came down here in 2001, and we loved the place, we loved the water." We were already skippers, captains, whatever you like to call them. But he said, "My brother had an engineering background, could design boats, and I had this ability to build them. So we decided that rather than buy one, which we'd have to do up, we decided to build one." Now he comes from the States, he came down here, and they built this boat from scratch. They imported all the materials. I mean, it's the most fabulous thing, and he said it's really, really efficient, and although it's really light and that, fabulous boat.
One of the best on the island here, absolutely.
But the thing was, it was something he's always wanted to do. And he said, what he does now is he takes people out, and they go to an island, and we go snorkeling and do what we did, which was a sunset cruise. But he loves it. He absolutely loves it. He said, "This is my sort of dream life, if you like." And then we carried on talking a little bit, and he said, "I never really thought I'd ever do this, but I don't know." He said, "Sometimes people have something inside of them that says, I don't care what the challenges are, I really want to do this, and I'm going to make it happen." And he's had challenges on the way. He had financial challenges, he had materials challenges, he had labour challenges building this boat, but he did it. And then not only that, he went on and built a second one. So he now has 2 boats. But then when you talk a bit further to him, it turns out that he's a tournament fisher, or a
tournament fisherman.
Yeah, he's the captain of a tournament fishing boat. And he showed us that one when we got back into harbour. And then when you start to talk to him about that, it's his absolute passion. He's a sports fisherman, I guess we call it. And he catches marlin and all these big fish, 6, 7 foot long, 8 foot long even. And he's even won tournaments here. I said, "So, big tournament?" He said, "Well, we have a couple of tournaments here." He said, "If you win it, it's worth $250,000 to the boat." And you think, hang on, this guy who's, the stories that come out of people, when you just stand and talk to people, ask them, and they're always willing to tell you the things that they do and have done. And the thing is all this is about, as Susan said, it's about opportunity. And the purpose of this video is to ask you, have you taken your opportunities, or in actual fact, have you actually seen them? Because we believe that most people have the same number of opportunities presented to them in their lives. And it's just about a question of whether, are you going round with your eyes open and do you see them, or do you just let them pass you by? Sometimes you see them and you still let it pass you by. Don't know why, maybe the timing's not right. But at some point, if you really want to do what you want to do, achieve that dream, whether it's build a boat, do a renovation in the French Alps, or come and sit on a log on a beach
spend time
in Costa Rica.
Yeah, spend time with your friends and family that maybe you haven't been able to do. You got to do it. You've got to have those eyes open so that when something comes in front of you, you can go, yes, it's my time, that I really want to do this, and I'm prepared to make that decision and make it work for me. Because the other side of it is, if you don't, what if? What could your life be like if you didn't? You'd just carry on doing the same old things. It would have been the same for Chris and I had we not started searching online to find training for our clients, because we wanted them to have that knowledge of the internet and how the internet could help them grow their business. And we wanted our business to be at the forefront of that, where no other management consultants were doing that at the time. And we absolutely did it. But because we just happened to be looking for that particular opportunity, if you like, for our clients, we discovered, in fact, there was an opportunity for ourselves to break free from a business that, to be honest, we loved, but gave us no time to travel, no time to be in beautiful places. We talk about the beaches of the world, there's hundreds of them, and we haven't even begun to tick them off our bucket list yet.
The thing is, it's only March and we've been on 3 of them this year already.
And that's, it's not boasting or bragging. People say, oh, you shouldn't keep going on about this, but we do, because we want to inspire you to live your dream and to find the right opportunity for you, whatever it may be, and share it with other people. Stories like this are so powerful. Jim's story was very, very powerful for us as we listened to it, because it brought back some memories of us building our chalet in France and some of the, shall I say, obstacles that we got put in front of us, just like Jim had obstacles when he and his brother built those boats. But boy, are we glad we did it. Are we glad we're able to shoot this video for you. And tell us what you want to do. Tell us what your dream is below this video, because we want to know your story. Even if you haven't yet followed that dream, tell us what it is, because a story shared could be the very first step that you make towards achieving that dream in your life.
So I think that's it. It's time for breakfast.
Yeah, we're
now.
scorching.
We're getting a bit fried, even though it's very early in the morning. I think we'll go for a quick walk along the beach, and then it'll be time for breakfast. And then we've got today. I think we got some training this morning, and then I think we're going off to another resort. I think it might be barbecue on the beach day today.
It might,
I'm not sure.
We can't wait to share that with you in our next video.
Yeah, and I think later on this week we've got horse riding on the beach. We're going to do surfing lessons.
That's going to be fun.
Never been surfing in our lives. So
We're
going to do surfing
That's
lessons.
another video for another time. Let's talk comfort zones another time.
So, we'll see you in another video. Bye
Take care. Bye.